What's up guys, we got something to talk about. I'm Alec Hernandez, the smart agent. In today's video, we're going to be covering the great debate, rent versus buy. This is going to be a pro-con comparison video of both. If you've been on the fence about either, hopefully this clears up your decision on whether to buy or rent. Before we get started as well, I want to throw out there that everything is circumstantial and there is no right or wrong answer depending on your case. Well, let's waste no time and let's dive right in. We're gonna kick it off with the rental portion of today's video. The first thing that I wanna mention about renting is you have the ability to get into a great location that may cost a lot of money to own in. Well, you're gonna be getting it at renter price. You won't have to pay down payment and all the fees associated with owning a home, which could be more expensive in certain areas of town. Now, if there's a certain area that you are just dying to be in, maybe it's more central, near downtown, or in a historic or upcoming area of the city, it could be expensive to own in this area, so maybe renting could be a viable option for you. The second benefit of renting that I want to throw out there to you guys is that you will probably be on a shorter contract. And what I mean by that is you will typically either sign a 6, 12, 18, 24 month lease or anything in between. And that means you are not tied to a 15 or 30 year mortgage. If you're somebody that likes to move around a lot, maybe every 1 or 2 years, and you just cannot stay tied down to one area for too long, maybe renting is a viable option for you for this reason. Now, the third and final reason that I want to mention about renting and its pros is that you have the ability to get in with or get a loan issued to you from a bank because of your credit score. We know that renters are typically more likely to work with somebody with a lower credit score, so you have some flexibility there. So keep renting in mind for that reason if you might be struggling with your credit, which is normal. A lot of people do, and renting is there to save the day. Let's go ahead and kick off the buying portion of today's video, guys. We know the first one, you build equity and you have the potential for profit on the sale of your home after said many years. Now, if you're a person that can stay in one area for a long time and be disciplined and build equity in your home, you have the potential to sell it for more money later on. Now, if this is something that's enticing to you, maybe buying is the right option for you and something that you choose to invest in. Now, the second cool thing about buying that I want to mention to you guys is the freedom to upgrade or remodel your home as you please. There will be nobody there to stop you besides maybe the HOA or any deeds, covenants, restrictions in that area. But other than that, feel free to upgrade your house to your liking or do what you please in it. Now, the third and final thing that I want to preach to you guys about buying a home is that you will not have an annoying landlord in your ear that may be an invader of your privacy or super nosy or maybe just really mean and hard-headed. We know that these people exist. Now, if you are somebody that cannot deal with that, maybe buying and owning a home is the right reason for you so you do not encounter that unfortunate scenario. Before we end today's video, guys, really quickly, let's cover a con of both renting and buying. So let's start with the rent. So with renting, the con that I'm going to throw out there today for you guys to be aware of is rising rent costs. And what do I mean by that? Maybe you got into a cool area or an expensive or historical area in town that you could not afford to buy in, so you decided to rent. However, as price and home values increase, the rent for that area can increase as well over time, so just beware of that happening. Now, for buying, let's get into the buying con. So, the con about buying, well, you're going to be paying a little bit more fees up front and throughout the journey of owning that home. What do I mean by that? Well, you're going to most likely pay mortgage insurance, property taxes, closing costs when you buy the home, and things like that. Maybe you don't have enough money or you don't have a lot of money at the moment, so maybe buying isn't the right option for you and you are not about all the things that I just said. Keep in mind, guys, remember there is no right or wrong. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm Alec Hernandez, the smart agent with Keller Realty Realty here in San Antonio, Texas. Any and all referrals are greatly appreciated. I am your new construction pro, smart home pro, your local expert. As always, guys, I hope you learned something today. Stay educated. We out.